Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today is going to be a get ready with me video, as well as I will be answering some of your questions as well as some of your assumptions that you had about me. I did ask you guys on my YouTube community tab, what are your assumptions about me? And I also asked you guys on my Instagram account. So I'm gonna answer that all in today's video, and I do want to do a makeup look that I did for my birthday, so you guys kind of have an idea what I actually did. My birthday was actually on Saturday. I had so much fun. We went out with my family. We went to New York City. We rented like a party bus. We ate some Peruvian food, and yeah, we'll talk about it in a little bit, but this is pretty much the video that's going to be for today. So if you are interested, just keep on watching the video. And with that being said, let's go on and get started with the video. So anytime I have a special occasion to go to, or like my birthday, I actually end up doing a mask. The mask that I actually been liking so far is this one from Peter Thomas Roth. It is the Hungarian Thermal Water Mineral Rich Atomic Heat Mask. Now I did try this once, and I gotta tell you guys, this is really good. Now I got this in a sample. I got this actually in a Beauty Insider box, you know, one of those boxes that you can pick from at Sephora when you spend this much money and you accumulate points. And this is the box, by the way. I did get a couple other products in here too, but this is the one that one of the girls or the employees at Sephora actually told me about, and she was saying like, you have to try this, this is amazing. I'm gonna go in with this first because my face is looking a little bit pruny and a little bit dry, and you guys know, since it's winter time, my skin usually gets really dry. So I'm gonna answer actually some of your assumptions first that you guys had on my Instagram. This one by Brittany Gauthier. She said, you can cook a bum-ass meal, but no time to actually do it. I don't usually consider myself a great cook. I consider myself an okay cook. I feel like I can cook a good pasta, I can cook a good rice, but I can honestly tell you that I am not the type of person that loves to cook. Like, I do not love to cook. I don't like to be in the kitchen. Actually, my fiance is the one that likes to cook meals. I'll clean the dishes while you cook because he hates cleaning dishes. I like something that's I can put in the oven. I can leave it there for 20 minutes and then it's done, or 30 minutes and it's done. I'd rather do that than to be in the kitchen for an hour. But I can cook a good meal if I put my mind to it. So this is pretty much that mask, you guys. I put it pretty much all over my face. I am starting to feel a little bit of a tingling sensation, but not much. Now it says on the bottle that I'm supposed to leave it there for about 3 to 5 minutes. So I'm gonna leave it there for 3 to 5 minutes, and we're gonna actually answer some more questions or some more assumptions. So the next assumption is from the same person. She said, you came from nothing. You worked very hard to get where you are now. I would have to say I worked very hard. I'm sure most of you guys have worked very hard to get to where you are. And I always say, like, baby steps is always something that you should start with if you are planning on a career or you are planning on doing whatever you want to do. We're gonna now go wash this face, and I'm gonna come back and we're gonna talk a little bit more. All right, so I'm actually now done rinsing my face, and I gotta say my skin really feels really good. So now I'm gonna go in with a moisturizer. This one is the Water Drench Hyaluronic Cloud Cream Hydrating Moisturizer. It's supposed to hydrate up to 72 hours, and it's for all skin types. And I'm gonna put this all over my face. It's also a little sample too. I figure, like, you know what? Let me just use this up because I'm the type of person where, like, I forget about things and I never use it. I always love to go ham with my moisturizers, you guys, just like with my primer. So good. It's like, I feel like more like a water-based moisturizer. Really reminds me of the Tatcha water cream, but a little bit more, I would say, like a gel consistency. Really nice, really nice. And I'm just gonna let that dry for a little bit. From Ruth G290, she said, you weren't a popular kid in school, but now that you glow the fuck up, everyone wants to be your friend. I was not the most popular kid in school. I was never somebody that had so many friends. I only had like maybe like 3 friends all throughout high school. But I was never the type to actually get into trouble either. So kind of mind my own business, you know, and all that. And Yeah, I didn't even want to be a popular when I was in high school. I never ever dreamed or dreamt about being popular. I've always just wanted to just be left alone and not be the center of attention. That was never me. So we're gonna go in now with my eyebrows, and I'm gonna take my Wet n Wild retractable brow pencil, and I'm gonna line my eyebrows with this. So if you're somebody that's in high school and you're thinking like, oh, I don't have friends, or I don't have this and that, girl, when you get out of high school, you are not going to see these people anymore. You're gonna go on to college, you're gonna meet new people, you're gonna meet new friends. I just always say, like, high school is just one small part of your life. Same thing with relationships. Like, you always think like, oh, that one first love that you always had, you always think that's like your first love, or you always think like you're gonna die if that person, you know, dumps you and all that. But it's not how it is, you know. It's not how that is. That's not how it works out. So I don't think the eyebrows are looking on fleek, but we're gonna now clean the eyebrows up. And what I like to do to clean them up, I actually go in with my Tarte Shape tape. We're gonna leave the assumptions for a little bit. I'm gonna talk about, like, over the weekend, I ended up going, like I was saying, to New York City with the family. We booked a reservation for 14 people. When we got there, there was so many people. It was so crowded. Eventually, we ended up leaving because it was just too hectic and too crazy that we just decided to leave. And also because I think something happened. I think we didn't get the table, or we had to wait longer or something like that. I was a little bit drunk, by the way. And then I remembered that one of you guys actually told me to try this restaurant in New York City called Flor de Mayo. And I was like, okay, let's go there because one of you guys recommended me that. And I gotta say, it was so good. It wasn't like a fancy restaurant or anything like that, but the food was really good. Like, I gotta say, like, we ended up spending probably half of what we would have spent if we would have gone to this other place. Because the other place, of course, is a lot fancier and all that. But at the end of the day, like, I'm a foodie, so food really matters to me. So if the food tastes good, I don't really care about the place. Really recommend that place, and really thankful that one of you guys recommended it to me. And yeah, so much fun. So we ended up going there, and then we went back to the party bus. We had some more drinks and all that. It was so much fun. So for my eyeshadow, I'm gonna go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. This one is the Soft Glam palette. Now, I do like this palette a lot, you guys. It's really good. And I'm gonna actually go in with the color Orange Soda, which is this top one over here. And I'm gonna take a fluffy brush. By the way, one fun fact about me, I've only been to New York City about maybe 3 times. I'm more like a suburbs type of person. I like New Jersey. I like the quietness. I like that rural area. I'm not really the type of person that likes so much of that, so much noise. We're gonna go in with the darker shadow, and we're gonna go in with the color Rustic, which is this color right here. And I'm going now in with into my YouTube community tab. I'm gonna answer the questions that you guys have. And the first one that I do see is you are Latina, maybe Mexican. Definitely Latina or Spanish, but I am not Mexican. I'm actually Peruvian. You probably already know by now. And I was actually born and raised in Peru. And I came here when I was like 7 years old. So I've been here about maybe, damn, I can't do the math. A long time. Let's say a long time. I think 20 plus years I've been here. So it's been a long time. Very long time. By the way, I'm taking that and I am actually blending all the way across my eyelid back and forth to create almost like that cat eye look. Going in with the color Rustic, I'm just going to bring that right in the inner corner here and almost give it like a little halo effect is what we're going to create. All right, so all I'm doing is just pretty much blending everything together before I do the halo eye, and then we're pretty much almost done with the eye look. Now I'm going to create a halo, so I'm going to go in with the concealer, and I'm going to go in with a lighter concealer this time because since we are going to do a halo in the middle of the eyes, we want the concealer to either be white or a lot lighter. Halo eye looks, you guys, are so pretty, but I have to not talk to you guys right now because this is going to take me a long time. I'm going to go in with the color Bronze, which is this beautiful light golden color. This color right here. It's so, so pretty. I don't know when this palette became so powdery. All of a sudden, it's like so freaking powdery. I think the more you hit pan, the more the eyeshadows get really powdery. I'm going to go in with the Cypress Umber, which is this darker shade over here. And I'm just going to take a little brush. So this brush here, it's like more like tapered brush. And I'm just going to buff that right in the center and also bring it out and also forward. So that way there is a little bit of blend going on between the two colors. I'm going to go in with my Stila Gold Goddess and I'm just going to apply a little bit of this right where the top here. Just on the top. Just like that. And I'm going to go in now with my Glam Rock. This one is from Urban Decay Heavy Metal, one of these glittery eyeliners. And I'm just going to take this and we're going to line the top halo over here in the top. This is like a very silvery type of look. So the next question is by Roxanne Martinez. She asked me how old I am and will you ever have vlogs with your fiance or family. I just turned 30, you guys, on Saturday. I am 30, flirty, and thriving. You guys remember that movie? And I gotta say, I don't feel like I'm 30. I feel like I am 20 or 21. Just because of drinking age. Okay, so I'm gonna go in now with more. This one is from the This is from the brand Violet Voss Cosmetics, and it is in the shade, or the name of it is called Amour. And we're gonna have a little bit more fun with glitter, so I decided to use this for the eyes. I'm gonna take my glitter glue by Too Faced. You guys know I love this glitter glue, by the way. It keeps the glitter right in place. So now you can leave the eyes like this, by the way, if you don't need to put this glitter. I'm just being like very extra. 30 is like the perfect number. I feel like most people that turn 30 really have their career together. They have pretty much their shit together. So I think I am in that point in my life, which is why I feel pretty secure and pretty happy being 30. And the second question is when I'm going to start blogging. I'm not gonna say I'm never gonna do it, because I will, but just not right now. But never say never. I will definitely do that one day and blog, because it will be a lot of fun. And I love seeing a blogging because it's like so personal. So I really like that. So this assumption is by Maria Ruiz. She says she assumes that I drink and I go to the club a lot, which is not true. I used to be the type of person that used to go to clubs like every Saturday. I would go to clubs every Saturday. This was when I was 21 years old. I used to club a lot. I used to go like partying with my friends and just fun times, you know, fun times when you're young. You want to experience a lot of things. You want to go out. You want to, you know, do a lot of things. Go bar hopping, go to the club, you know, things like that. But I used to do that. I used to be the type of girl. But now I am not. Now I'm more like settled down. I just want to be a homebody. I don't really want to go places, which is weird. I'm not depressed, by the way. That person that just likes to have some Netflix and just chill. That's who I am now. I started doing that once I hit like 25. I just started to be like, you know what? Clubbing is not me anymore. And not for nothing, but sometimes when I would just go to the club, it will leave me broke, you guys. Oh my God, talking and doing your eyeliner is such a difficult task, you guys. I never realized how hard it is. That's as perfect as it's gonna get, because I'm not about to like spend an hour doing my eyeliner. Next question that I have here, or assumption, is I assume you are a slightly shy person. This is by Heather Gonzalez. So yes, that's true. You guys are so good. Used to be a very shy person, I would say. I still am, but not as much as I used to be. And that was because like I was really not a confident person as much when I was little. Like I used to like really not be that confident. But now, like, I'm very like confident. I'm very like, I think after I got my shit together, I kind of like felt more confident, and I just started to like more open up my shell and just become more confident. So yes, I used to be a shy person. I still am. And you know, when you're an introverted person, which I am, I'm not extroverted at all. I can sometimes be a little bit awkward when I'm in front of people, and sometimes people may mistake that as being like a bitch, but I'm really not. I'm really not a person. I think it's because I'm just shy sometimes, and I usually don't initiate a conversation. And sometimes I have to be with somebody to initiate the conversation, and then I will keep conversating with you. You know what I mean? Like, I cannot sit around with another shy person because we would just be staring at each other all day. So I really need somebody who is very talkative, which is why me and my fiance actually get along really well, because he's a more extroverted type, the more that like likes to talk and make conversation and all that, while I am more like the type of person that likes to listen. And so one of the other questions I was asked is by Edith, is it Edith or Edith Flores, and she said, what age did you start wearing makeup? When I started wearing makeup, I would say it was when I was about 14 or 16 years old. And it was like such a fun stage to wear makeup, because I love wearing makeup. And ever since then, you guys, I just was hooked. But I didn't really wear like a full face. I did like that bottom eyeliner on my eyes, never a winged, only like eyeliner on the bottom of my eyes, some mascara, and that was it. Which was, looking back, I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I went to school like that. But that was like such like a weird stage, that awkward stage, you know. So I'm gonna go in now with some primer. I'm gonna go in with my Laura Mercier foundation primer. This is such a hydrating primer. I totally recommend it. It's really hydrating. So for my foundation, I'm gonna go in with the Laura Mercier Flawless Lumiere Radiance Perfecting Foundation, and this one is actually in the shade Golden. And so the next question is by Sandra Santana. She asked me, first of all, I love watching your videos. Thank you so much, girl. My question to you is, when are you getting married, and is there any kids in the future? Yes, I am gonna get married, not right now. It's gonna be, we both decided to get married on the year 2020, which is in a year. I think I'm gonna do April 11th, which is the time that we actually met, and we were together since we were in high school, so we're practically married, you guys. I'm gonna go in with my Infallible Pro Glow by L'Oreal. This one's in the shade Golden and no, Caramel Beige. It's a little bit darker, so I'm gonna just combine these two foundations. This is actually a luminous finish, just because this foundation is a little bit light on me, and I like to be a little bit more tan. We're just getting married because we just want to make it official. By the way, I'm gonna go in with my Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer. This one's in the shade Warm M27. And then to answer the second question is, am I gonna have kids, or when are we gonna have kids? So we are gonna have kids, but we are planning on having kids when we buy a house. So we are in the process of looking for a house right now. We are looking, and we've been looking for a while, but it hasn't happened yet. So once that's settled, we're gonna try, and then you know we're also gonna get married, of course. But I feel like you're never prepared to have kids, so it'll happen when it's the right time. So and if it happens tomorrow, it happens. You know, we're not trying, or we're not trying, or it's just, it happens, it happens. So this one is by Liana Acosta. She asked, I've watched so many of your videos, so I feel like I know some things. I don't know your age though. Gonna guess you're 28. I am 30 years old, to answer that question. So I'm gonna go back now to the Soft Glam palette. I'm gonna take the color, Orange Soda, and we're gonna place that right underneath the eye. Also to the color Rustic, which is that brown. I'm also going to go to the color Cypress Umber, which is a little bit darker. I'm gonna place it right on the outer corner. So the next one is from Linda Villanger. You look like a person with a big heart, sweet, understand. I know one thing, you're like me, love makeup shopping. I didn't really get that assumption, but I think what she was trying to say, you look like a person with a bit hard to understand. Yeah. So I think that's what she meant to say. I wouldn't say I'm a bit hard to understand, but I would have to say that it takes a lot for you sometimes to get to know me, because I'm not the type of person that opens up so much. So it takes a little bit of time, and sometimes I have to get to know you before I open up to you, and that's just how I've always been. But once I open up, you guys, I'm like a book. Like, I will spill my life to you, talk to you, tell you everything, personal things. It's like I'm like that. So I'm going to take my setting powder by Kat Von D, and we are going to place that underneath the eyes. I probably should have done this before I applied my mascara, but what the heck, let's just go for it. Just powder wherever you feel like you're gonna get oily, which for me is usually my nose and my chin, my forehead. That's usually where I get really powdery, like really oily. So I'm gonna go in with the Sigma Blush Cheek Palette, and I'm gonna take the color Mod Mauve, which is this one, and I'm gonna go in with a flat brush from Sigma called the Powder Blush F10. And I like this palette, you guys. It's really good. Really good. I'm gonna go in with my Amarazzi highlighter, and I'm gonna apply this right on the cheeks. It's such a beautiful color, you guys. So pretty. And we're gonna also bring it down the nose. Here. Maybe a little bit on the forehead too. So the next assumption is from Brittany Moran, and she said, I assume you were bullied in school. To answer your question or your assumption, I was never bullied at school, and I've never experienced anybody else getting bullied at school, which is so odd. Or maybe I was just not paying attention, but I know that nowadays kids can be so mean, you guys. Definitely, if I have a child and she's bullying, definitely going to stop that right away, because there are so many things, so many incidents that have happened with kids, and you know, it's so sad because kids, you know, they're so vulnerable, and it's something that I've never want my kids to experience, but it happens, you guys. It really does. And just so you know, you guys, I know that social media can also be a place where people will be bullied. I just don't understand that. If you don't like somebody, why say anything at all? Like, and then last but not least, the last assumption is by Presley_Smith. She said, you are very wealthy. I guess that's her assumption. So I'm gonna go in with the Starfish Liquid Lipstick by Anastasia. Not wealthy, you guys. I'm not rich. Trust me, like if I was, I would be traveling the world and sharing my wealth with everybody. But I am not wealthy, but I would have to say that I can take care of myself. I can provide for myself. I do have the opportunity to buy myself whatever I do need, and also to do giveaways, but I am not a wealthy person. Anyways, that is a makeup look, you guys. I think it came out really good. What do you guys think? So I pretty much have my hair in a bun. Now, I didn't wear this hairstyle when I was for my birthday, but I probably would have rather wear a bun just because it was really hot. I feel like it's just more sophisticated, and I just like a nice sleek bun. It's so simple, so easy to do. To finish that off, you guys, I went in with my Urban Decay All Nighter. If you guys don't remember, this is like an oldie but goodie. It's a makeup setting spray. It's long lasting. It's gonna last you all day. This literally makes my makeup last me all freaking day. So I'm gonna go in with my All Nighter by Urban Decay, and I'm gonna put that all over my face. Give it a little shake. And now put on some clothes and show you what I ended up wearing for my birthday. So this is a dress that I ended up wearing, and this was actually from Windsor. It was for about, I believe, like $30, and it was the only dress that I could find, you guys, because I was like, okay, what am I gonna wear, because I don't know what to wear. And I ended up buying some of these like black stockings, and I love about this dress is that in the back it kind of opens up and you get like a nice cute little back to the dress, which kind of has this dangling in the back, which is really cute. I thought it kind of gave it a little bit of a little detail in the back there. And I also paired it with these booties, which were really cute, from the brand BCBG. I actually got these at Ross a long time ago, and it was only for about maybe $45 or something like that, which was such a good price. But yeah, so this is the dress. I think it was really cute for just going out to New York City for dinner and stuff like that. And these earrings that I got here, these I got from also Windsor. These like very dangly earrings. If I do find it on the website, I will link it somewhere down here. But these are the earrings, really cute. But yeah, this is the dress, really cute, like very flirty, very sparkly. The only thing about this dress, you guys, is that it sheds glitter like crazy. So. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. That is pretty much it. That concludes today's video. I hope that you guys have fun getting ready with me. I thought it was really fun and interesting, your assumptions, and I will totally love to do this again. But that'll be all for today. I know this is just a redo of my makeup look that I did for my birthday, but I had so much fun creating this for you guys. And I gotta say, I like these type of videos, like very personal, and I loved answering questions that you guys had, getting to know me a little bit better. But anyways, if you guys love these type of videos, give this video a huge thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Also, don't forget to like this video, and with that being said, I'll see you guys on my next one. Mwah.